Welcome to Spiritual Intelligence Podcast, where we dive deep into the realms of divine wisdom, higher understanding, and the transformative power of spiritual intelligence. I'm Marvin, and in each episode, we explore how to tap into spiritual intelligence to navigate life, leadership, and purpose with greater insight. This podcast is brought to you by Speegens, a premier spiritual intelligence and prophetic consulting firm that empowers individuals, leaders, and organizations to operate in the higher wisdom and unlock divine strategy for success. At Speegens, we guide you to embrace the higher realms of spiritual understanding so you can make decisions with clarity, insight, and divine foresight. If you're seeking to sharpen your prophetic discernment, elevate your leadership, or unlock new levels of wisdom in your business and life, Speegens is here to help you thrive in the power of the Spirit. So, grab a seat, open your heart, and get ready to explore what's possible when you embrace the wisdom that transcends human understanding. In this episode, we'll cover the meaning of spiritual intelligence and how it differs from IQ and EQ, why it's crucial for success, leadership, and purpose, how you can develop and activate it in your daily life. Whether you're a CEO, entrepreneur, leader, or someone seeking deeper insight into life's big questions, you're in the right place. So, grab a notebook, settle in, and let's unlock higher realms of wisdom. Let's start with the foundation. What exactly is spiritual intelligence? Spiritual intelligence, or SQ, is the ability to perceive, understand, and operate in higher realms of wisdom beyond natural reasoning. It's the intelligence that enables us to see life through God's perspective, make divinely inspired decisions, and access supernatural insight for challenges. Unlike IQ intelligence quotient, which measures logical reasoning and problem-solving skills. EQ emotional intelligence, which deals with managing emotions and relationships. SQ taps into divine wisdom, eternal truths, and higher discernment. A great biblical example of this is Daniel. In Daniel 5, verse 14, King Belshazzar says, "I have heard of you, that the Spirit of God is in you, and that light and understanding and excellent wisdom are found in you." Daniel wasn't just smart. He had divine intelligence that allowed him to interpret dreams, advise kings, and navigate crises with supernatural insight. Think about it. Would you rather rely solely on human reasoning or tap into divine strategies that guarantee success? Now that we know what SQ is, let's talk about why it matters. 1. It gives clarity in complex situations. We all face tough decisions, career choices, business moves, relationships, or personal dilemmas. Spiritual intelligence helps you see beyond what is obvious. Example, Joseph in Egypt, Genesis 41. When Pharaoh had a troubling dream, none of Egypt's intellectuals could interpret it. But Joseph, operating in SQ, discerned the dream's meaning and provided a strategy that saved an entire nation from famine. That's the power of spiritual intelligence. It doesn't just interpret problems, it brings solutions. 2. It unlocks supernatural creativity and innovation. Many world-changing ideas didn't come from mere logic, but divine inspiration. Consider biblical figures like Bezalel, Exodus 31 verses 2-5. God filled him with his spirit to craft artistic designs for the tabernacle. His creativity wasn't from textbooks. It was directly from higher intelligence. Even today, many top business leaders attribute their groundbreaking ideas to moments of deep reflection, prayer, or divine encounters. 3. It provides inner peace and purpose. SQ helps you navigate life without fear or anxiety. When you know you're being guided by divine wisdom, you don't get tossed around by circumstances. Example, Jesus in the storm, Mark 4 verses 35-41. While the disciples panicked, Jesus slept peacefully because he had higher intelligence. He understood divine authority over nature. When you operate in SQ, you stop reacting emotionally and start responding with faith and divine strategy. 4. It enhances leadership and influence. Great leaders don't just rely on strategies. They rely on wisdom from above. Example, King Solomon, 1 Kings 3 verse 9. When asked what he wanted, he didn't choose wealth or power. He chose wisdom. As a result, people travel from around the world to hear his insights. When you cultivate SQ, people seek your counsel because they recognize a wisdom that surpasses human logic. Now, let's get practical. How do you develop and activate spiritual intelligence in your daily life? 1. Cultivate a deep relationship with God. SQ comes from intimacy with the source of all wisdom. Proverbs 9 verse 10 says, "The fear of the Lord is the beginning of wisdom." Practical step: prioritize prayer, worship, and studying God's Word daily. It's in His presence that you receive downloads of wisdom. 2. Learn to perceive spiritual realities. Spiritual intelligence requires discernment, seeing beyond what's visible. Practical step: train yourself to pause and ask God for insight before making key decisions. Sometimes, what looks like a good opportunity is actually a distraction. 3. Seek wisdom in the Word. The Bible is full of divine strategy for business, leadership, relationships, and decision-making. Practical step: study scriptures like Proverbs and Ecclesiastes regularly. They are wisdom books packed with spiritual intelligence. 4. Develop a lifestyle of meditation and reflection. Deep wisdom often comes in quiet moments. Practical step: create time for meditation, not just on scriptures, but on the insights God is revealing to you. Keep a journal to write down divine strategies as they come. Let's recap. Spiritual intelligence is higher-level wisdom that helps us navigate life with divine insight. It is essential for clarity, creativity, peace, and leadership. Developing SQ requires intimacy with God, discernment, wisdom from the Word, and intentional reflection. Challenge for the week. This week, before making any major decision, ask yourself, am I relying on human logic, or have I sought divine wisdom? Take 5 to 10 minutes each day to pray and reflect on key decisions. Watch how divine intelligence begins to shape your choices. If today's episode blessed you, don't forget to subscribe, share it with a friend, and leave a review. Visit our website at speegens.com. See you next time. Until then, keep seeking higher wisdom and walking in divine intelligence.